What's up everybody, Marissa B, and today I'll teach you guys how to complete the Kelpie quest. Let's get right into it. The first quest that we will be doing to get the Kelpie done is to tame 3 gargoyles. Now as you guys can see from the clips that I'm recording, this is where I am trying to find our gargoyles, so you guys can see proof that these are where gargoyles can actually spawn. And I've actually found one right here, right where you guys can see. It also looks like a bridge. You guys can see it right there. I will mark it so you guys can see and know where the gargoyles can spawn and cannot. It can be random, but there are times that I found gargoyles at the same spot at some random times that randomly I just find them instead of finding the other horses. There also could be spawns where they are also near plush spawn, so you guys can see that right there. In the next clip you guys can see this is where I was at. Where I am at is where the gargoyle can spawn, but it's not always there, so be very careful with that. Where I'm also going to be at is where the Equaz is going to be spawned. Now it doesn't show that gargoyles can spawn anywhere, but gargoyles can spawn around the Equaz area, so be very careful about that. The next spawn that is also going to be coming around is I actually found yet again another gargoyle, which is literally right next to the Equaz spawn. And you guys can see proof because when I leave the map, there's a gargoyle literally right there. They can literally spawn wherever you want, so be very careful for where you find one. Alright, the next quest that you guys have to do is auction a horse from the market realm. Now, as you guys can see, I'm in the market realm, literally just right there. No horses on the auction board, and you guys can see it right there. I'm marking it right there. There is a auction board. I'm actually going to create an auction so you guys can see what to do, so you guys don't get confused if you guys are new to the game. So I'm going to create an auction, and I'm just going to scroll around for my horses, and let's just say I want to auction my Hollyhoof named Jolly, and I'm going to put it for, let's just say 5,000. Let's just do 5,000. The auto buy's not going to work. It's been buggy, so yeah, let's just do that. I'm going to wait for my Hollyhoof to literally go into the auction board, and there you go. Your quest is going to be done. Hopefully it works for you. If it doesn't, then you're going to have to wait till someone buys it off of you. Let's get to the next quest. Alright, now this quest that I'm going to be giving you guys is how to throttle a horse one time, which is going to be a bit tricky for new players like you. So I'll be showing you guys what to do. Now, first thing you can go is go to your skills, and this is where you see your skills. But the problem is that your throttle is actually locked. Now, I'm actually going to show you guys how to actually do that, because a lot of people have been asking me that a lot of times. Sorry, I'm stuttering. And I will actually show you guys how to actually do that, so let's get right into it. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm actually leveling up one of my horses to get to their skills. Now the best way you can do it is you can actually do any type of skill. You can crush other things with strength and level that up, or you can do the jumping with the stars and you can actually level up like I did with my ghoul steed. Or you could do the easiest method that you can do is actually bonding. Now bonding is what new players can get confused on what to do with that. So this actually requires a good hose. As you guys can see, I'm actually going over there, and you can buy a good hose for only 500 coins. It's not that bad. You use the good hose on your horse, which let's just say your horse is actually available for bonding. You do the hose, and there you go. You level up your horse again. You can actually do this again, but there is a cooldown, so you can actually keep doing it twice. And then in the meantime, if you can't do it again and it's not gonna level up, then I highly recommend doing other skills like the jumping that you guys saw, the strength. You can also do another thing, which is running. Just run around, collect these orange stars, or yellow, you guys can see. And there you have it. You level up and you get your fertility skill. Now, when you do get your fertility skill open and unlocked, which you have to get required at least 8 skills to be level up, any type, doesn't matter. And once you do that, grab any type of horse that you have and you have the license for. Now for new players, I highly recommend doing the wild horses, so that way it can be easier to obtain everything and trying to breed your horse and everything. Now for me, since I'm not really new into the game, I will be using my Ghoul States, which does require a event license, which if you guys don't got that one, then ignore what I'm about to do. But what I'm about to do is that I'm going to be breeding my horse, and I'm actually going to keep breeding my horses until they got the fertility skill up. Now, like I said, I highly recommend doing wild horses because the breeding cooldown is very easy. You can do food, you can feed them to the food because it does give you Justin cooldown, and then you just keep doing it until your horse's fertility is done. So that way, that Kelpie quest right there is gonna be done and it's gonna be easy. So yeah, let's get to the next quest right off the bat. Finally, the last quest is fully equipping any type of equipment to your horse. Now, again, with the fertility, once you get the fertility quest done, there is a thing where in order for you to get your equipment out, you have to at least level up your skills either 5 or 6 times. I did it 6 times for this Chiron named Flaming Orange, which is where you guys can probably see the little notification pop up and say like, oh, your horse's name, wherever it's gonna pop up, can actually have equipment on and accessories and stuff. So I'm actually gonna equip Flaming Orange, and all you guys gotta do is literally just put equipment on your horse that is required. Go to customize and put all the equipment on your horse, and I mean all of it. And if you don't actually get all of it, just grind a little bit more and you get exactly what you want. So once you actually get all the equipment out, that quest will also be done, which means that all of the quests that you guys have completed, you can now get the Kelpie quest, which is actually pretty amazing because it's actually pretty easy if you really think about it. And there you have it, you guys finally officially got a Kelpie. Now if you guys do like this video and find us helpful, make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps me and it supports. And I will also be making more videos similar to the Kelpie. I've also made a first video about the Feelors and you guys went crazy. So I'm going to be making more of those for you new players. And yeah, I will see you guys later. See ya and peace!